You remember the last thing she said before she left, don't you? That one line, the one that tore through your chest and left you staring at your phone like it was bleeding. Maybe she said, "You've changed." Or worse, "You deserve someone better." And you believed her. But here's the truth, she didn't leave because you changed. She left because you became too available, too predictable, too easy to understand. You gave her everything, your time, your heart, your peace, and in return, she gave you distance. That's the cruel rhythm of attraction. When a man forgets himself, a woman forgets him too. You think she wanted kindness? No, she wanted mystery. You think she wanted attention? No, she wanted discipline. You think she wanted love? No, she wanted respect earned through calm control. And that's why you're here, watching this. Because some part of you still wants to know why she didn't stay. You want answers. You want the truth. But I'll warn you, once you hear this, you won't be the same man again. Because after this, you'll stop chasing love and start commanding it. Before we go further, I want you to do one thing. Comment the last words she said before she walked away. Don't think, just type them. Because that sentence is where your rebirth begins. Now listen carefully, because what comes next will change the way you see women forever. 1. The boundary of emotional control. A Stoic once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And yet, most men today let their emotions control every interaction they have with women. You text her, she doesn't reply for a few hours, and your heart sinks. You see her online, she posts a story as you spiral. You tell yourself you're calm, but you're not. You're dependent on her reaction. But listen closely. The moment she senses that her attention dictates your peace, you lose her respect. High-value women aren't impressed by passion that burns uncontrollably. They're drawn to stillness, the kind of energy that doesn't break when ignored, the kind of presence that doesn't beg for reassurance. A man with emotional control radiates quiet dominance, not by speaking louder, but by needing less. So never let your peace depend on her response. When she pulls away, don't chase and pause. Because in that silence, she'll realize something terrifying. She can't shake your core. And that, my friend, is where attraction begins. 2. The boundary of time. Let me tell you something you won't hear often. A man's time is his throne. And every minute you give to someone who hasn't earned it, you chip away at your kingdom. Most men think giving a woman constant access to their time shows love. But in truth, it shows weakness. A high-value woman doesn't want to own your time. She wants to earn it. When you are always available, you become predictable. Predictability breeds boredom, and boredom kills desire. The Stoics believe time is the only currency you never get back. So spend it with purpose, not desperation. If she asks to see you, don't cancel your plans just to please her. If you're working on something important, finish it before replying to her message. A man who values his time is a man she'll fight to be part of, because she'll sense that your life has direction, with or without her. Your time should be sacred. Not every knock deserves an open door. 3. The boundary of self-worth. There's a hidden law in attraction. People treat you how you allow them to. And if you let a woman disrespect you once, she'll test you again. Many men think patience equals strength. But strength isn't in how much disrespect you can tolerate. It's in how quickly you walk away from it. A Stoic doesn't argue with chaos. He doesn't beg to be valued. He simply removes himself. High-value women are naturally drawn to men who know their worth. Not because of arrogance, but because such men are rare. So the next time she tries to test your boundaries, when she's late, when she mocks your ambitions, or when she flirts with others just to provoke you, don't react emotionally. Don't explain your value. Just distance yourself. A man who doesn't chase validation becomes validation itself. And that's the paradox. When you no longer need her approval, that's when she'll seek yours. 4. The boundary of purpose. The fourth boundary is your mission, the center of your Stoic being. A man without purpose becomes a servant of pleasure. He chases validation, comfort, and distraction. But a man with purpose, he becomes untouchable. Women are instinctively drawn to men who have direction, who wake up with intention, who pursue something greater than themselves. Because purpose gives a man gravity. It makes him move differently, speak differently, command respect without demanding it. If you're constantly rearranging your priorities around a woman, you're no longer living your life, you're living hers, and deep down she knows it. Your purpose must come before her, not out of selfishness, but because your mission is what made you attractive in the first place. It's the fire she saw in your eyes when you weren't trying to impress her. So guard it. Don't sacrifice your dream for temporary comfort, because when you protect your purpose, you protect the essence of who you are, and that's something no woman can resist. 5. The boundary of words. A Stoic man speaks little, but every word carries weight. In today's world, people talk to fill silence, but silence, when owned by a man of depth, becomes magnetic. When a woman tries to provoke you, stay calm. When she tests you with games, respond with composure. The less you speak, the more she listens. Your boundary isn't silence, it's meaning. Don't explain yourself repeatedly. Don't justify what doesn't need justification. Don't tell her what kind of man you are. Show it through your actions. Words are like currency. The more you spend, the less they're worth. But when you speak with intention, every word becomes gold. A high-value woman will notice this. She'll realize your calm isn't weakness, it's control. And she'll start craving that control. Because it's so rare. Remember this. A man who can stay silent in chaos commands more power than one who shouts in peace. 6. The boundary of detachment. And finally, the most powerful boundary of them all, detachment. This doesn't mean not caring. It means caring without losing yourself. You can love deeply, but still be ready to walk away when your peace is at risk. That's true Stoicism, not emotional numbness, but emotional mastery. The more attached you are to an outcome, the easier you are to control. But when you can let go, when you can watch things fall apart without falling apart yourself, you become invincible. Most men cling to women out of fear. Fear of being alone, fear of losing validation, fear of emptiness. But a Stoic man understands. What's meant for him will align with his peace, not destroy it. So when she pulls away, let her. When she tests you, smile. When she leaves, stay calm. Because real attraction isn't about holding on. It's about not needing to. And that calm indifference, that quiet strength, makes her wonder, who is this man that I can't shake from my mind? The reflection. At this point, most men will ask, why do boundaries attract women? And the answer lies not in the woman, but in the mirror. Boundaries are not rules for others. They are reminders for yourself. Reminders of your value. Reminders of your control. Reminders that love should complement your peace, not cost it. A man with boundaries is a man who commands respect without force. He doesn't have to prove he's valuable. His standards do that for him. And that's what draws women in. The rare mix of gentleness and strength, warmth and restraint, love and discipline. Conclusion. In the end, everything comes down to this. You attract what you tolerate. If you tolerate chaos, you invite it. If you tolerate disrespect, you normalize it. If you tolerate mediocrity, you become it. But when you raise your standards, when you protect your peace like a sacred temple, you don't just attract better people, you become better. And high-value women, the kind who respect depth, grace, and discipline, they don't chase noise. They gravitate toward calm. You're calm. So remember these 6 boundaries, not as strategies to attract women, but as vows to protect your soul. 1. Control your emotions. 2. Value your time. 3. Know your worth. 4. Protect your purpose. 5. Guard your words. 6. Master detachment. These 6 principles are not tricks, they are transformations. And when you live by them, you won't have to chase anyone, because peace itself will make people chase you. So the next time you feel the urge to overgive, over-explain, or over-prove, pause, breathe. Remember that your value never needed validation in the first place, because the rarest thing a man can give a woman is not attention. It's presence. The presence of a man who knows exactly who he is and never forgets it, no matter who walks in or out of his life.